Bean sprouts are one of the most popular and nutritious types of sprouts. They are easy to use, flexible, and great for daily meals. Instead of buying them from the market, you can grow fresh bean sprouts right at home. They're safer, fresher, and more cost-effective. All you need is a handful of mung beans and a little water. In just a few days, you'll have plump, crunchy bean sprouts with a mild natural sweetness, ready for your favorite dishes. In this video, I'll show you a simple, clean, and cost-saving way to do it. Let's get started. First, we'll prepare the mung beans. Pour the beans straight onto a plate and spread them out evenly so they're easy to see. Then pick out and discard any cracked, shriveled, moldy, or damaged beans, keeping only the firm, even ones. This step helps the sprouts germinate more evenly and grow stronger. Once you're done selecting the beans, put them into a large bowl. Then rinse them with water 2 to 3 times until the water runs clear. This step helps remove dirt and any lightweight beans that are still left behind. Take the bowl and pour water over the beans to rinse them. Next, soak the beans in warm water, about 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep in mind the water should just feel warm to the touch, not too hot, or it can kill the sprouts before they start growing. As you add the water, gently stir with your hand so all the beans are evenly submerged and don't stick. Then let the beans soak undisturbed for about 8 to 10 hours. After a few hours, you'll notice the beans have clearly swollen and look bigger than before. Once they've soaked long enough, the beans will be softer. The skins will start to split slightly, and they'll be ready for the sprouting step. Now, pour the beans from the bowl into a colander and let all the water drain completely. You shouldn't leave any water on the beans, or they might rot during the sprouting process. Too much moisture can make the beans warm, encourage bacteria, and cause the sprouts to become soft and mushy. Next, cut the plastic bag in half to make a tray for sprouting. Choose a slightly thicker plastic bag so it won't tear when you add the sand. A thicker plastic bag will help keep the sand stable, so it won't collapse or sink as the sprouts start growing. If you use a thin bag, it can easily tear when spreading the sand or watering, causing the sand and beans to spill out. A thicker plastic bag also helps maintain a stable temperature, creating a better environment for the sprouts to germinate. Use a stick or scissors to poke a few small holes at the bottom of the bag so water can drain out, preventing the sprouts' roots from getting waterlogged. The small holes also allow air to circulate, helping the roots grow strong and evenly. Also, when you water, the extra water will drain out quickly, keeping the sand from getting soggy and preventing the sprouts from rotting. Next, add the sand into the bag. You should use washed construction sand or river sand, free from any soil or mud. This helps prevent bacteria and mold from growing during the sprouting process. Clean sand holds moisture well without smelling bad, creating the perfect environment for the sprouts to grow. Evenly sprinkle water over the surface of the sand. Then evenly spread the soaked mung beans over the sand. Make sure the beans aren't piled up in one spot. Spread them out in a thin, even layer. Sprinkle a thin layer of sand over the beans you just spread out. This layer of sand doesn't need to be thick, just enough to cover the beans is fine. Make sure the sand is spread evenly so no beans are exposed or piled on top of each other too much. After covering, pour a little water over the sand. Just keep it moist, don't water too much. Once done, carry the plastic bag to a cool, airy spot away from direct sunlight. Placing the bag in the right spot helps the sprouts grow evenly, staying white and crunchy. After about 3 days, you'll see the sprouts starting to grow tall, plump, and straight. The pure white sprouts grow evenly on the sand, with roots starting to anchor firmly. At this stage, you'll see tiny sprouts poking up, a sign that they're growing really well. When ready, use scissors to cut the bag in half. It's really nice to know that we're connected with each other all around the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's awesome to get your support. Gently use your hands to brush off some of the sand clinging to the roots. At the same time, take all the sprouts out of the bag or plastic tray. Handle them gently so you don't break the plump white sprouts. When you take them out, you'll see straight, pure, white, and juicy sprouts. You can use both hands, lifting out small portions at a time so you don't crush the roots or bend the sprouts. Seeing each root firmly anchored in the sand makes it feel like the whole batch of sprouts is alive right before your eyes. Once you've taken all the sprouts out of the bag, it's time to get the colander ready for washing them. Put all the sprouts into a basin and slowly pour water over them. The water will flow through the layers of sprouts, washing away any remaining sand. Gently stir and shake the basin so the sand settles at the bottom while the sprouts float on top. If you notice a lot of sand still clinging to the roots, you can lift small handfuls of sprouts, shake them gently, and then put them back into the water. Repeat a few times until the sand is almost completely gone, making sure the sprouts remain intact and don't get crushed. At this point, you'll see the water gradually turn clear, with no sand settling at the bottom of the basin anymore. The white, plump sprouts float evenly on the surface, looking fresh and crunchy. Gently scoop the sprouts into a colander, letting the water drain without breaking them. The sprouts are done. Next, we'll finely chop the garlic. Use a knife to chop gently and evenly so the garlic is nicely minced, not mashed. Once you're done chopping, transfer the garlic to a plate. Next is the ginger. Slice it into thin strips or mince it finely, depending on your preference. You only need a small amount of ginger. It makes the stir-fried sprouts more fragrant, warming, and easier to digest. The ginger adds a light, fragrant note, helping preserve the sprout's natural sweetness. Once sliced, place it together with the minced garlic. Do the same with the chili as well. Slice it thinly or chop it finely so it's even. Chili adds a nicer color to the dish and a mild heat that stimulates the appetite. Set the chili together with the garlic and ginger ready for the stir-frying step. Add oil to the pan and turn the heat to medium. Let the oil heat up. Once it starts to spread evenly across the pan, add the prepared garlic, ginger, and chili. Stir-fry quickly until the garlic, ginger, and chili become fragrant. When the garlic, ginger, and chili are just lightly golden and fragrant, add all the bean sprouts to the pan. Turn the heat up high and toss quickly so the sprouts cook evenly while staying crisp. At this point, just gently toss from the bottom up. Don't press down so the sprouts don't release too much water. Stir fry for about a minute until the sprouts are just tender. Add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Give it a few quick stirs so the seasoning coats everything evenly, then turn off the heat right away. Don't stir fry for too long or the sprouts will turn soft and lose their natural sweetness. With just a few simple steps, you'll have a clean, fresh, and easy-to-eat plate of stir-fried bean sprouts for the whole family. This simple dish is not only tasty, but also nutritious and easy to digest. Eating bean sprouts regularly helps cleanse the body and improve metabolism. Bean sprouts are also rich in enzymes, which help with digestion and are great for your skin. So go ahead and start growing your own bean sprouts today. In just a few days, you'll have fresh, crunchy bean sprouts ready for every meal. Let's create even more together. Healthy green foods for a better life. That's it for this video. If you have any thoughts, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Thanks for your support. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.